Well, welcome back to the Piney Woods Homestead, y'all. We are coming out of a week of rain, and that's why you didn't have a walk and talk this past week. We were busy even though we had rain. A lot of stuff going on here around the homestead. It was just not good weather for filming, for me or for the camera. So today I'm gonna take you around, show you a couple of things that we have gotten done around here, and we might split just a little bit of wood. And for those of you that have been missing Lisa, let's see if you can see her way up here. Way up there. She's plucking weeds out of a flower bed. So there she is. She's still here, believe it or not. Guys, thanks for stopping in at the Piney Woods Homestead. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't. And if you have, as always, guys, we appreciate you. Just on guessing, because I didn't leave a bucket out to get me a water gauge. That's a homemade water gauge. Just set a 5-gallon bucket out. And I have found that even with a gauge set up and a 5-gallon bucket, you're going to get the same exact thing as far as how much water has dropped out of the sky. But I'm just guessing probably around 3 to 4 inches of rain in this past week. So let me turn around here and you're going to see what I have done. I'm down here at the sawmill. Remember all of these slabs that were back here? There were a bunch of slabs, y'all. Everything that I hadn't taken to my father-in-law in the past was still stacked up here. A lot of it was really no good. It was decomposing. I dug me a borrow pit back over here, about 4 feet wide, 12 feet long, and 3 feet deep. Got me a burn permit, which is easy to do here in North Carolina. Just go online and clickety-clack, and there you go. And started me a burn, and I did it over 2 days. And all those slabs are gone. I've got a nice trench of nothing but burnt down pine slabs, and it was 100% pine. I could use it, could have pulled some of that ash out, put on the garden, but y'all, this was about cleanup. In between rainstorms, I'm sitting on the excavator, got a good burn going. As long as you have good dry slabs to burn and diesel fuel, you can get a fire going and keep it going even if it comes to flood. Right here beside of the mill is probably, it would almost fill up my dump trailer. Sawdust. And we are going to use that for compost. We always use our fine sawdust for making compost. And y'all, it will break down in a year's time, so long as you throw some other green material to it, all of your scraps and stuff like that, and keep it turned. It heats up good in the summer. And it'll break down within 12 months, and you can be topping off your raised beds with it. That's how we do it. The bulk of what we use comes off of that sawmill, and it works great for us. Lisa's been busy down here in the garden, y'all, getting out the last of the peppers, tomatoes. The tomatoes, now that so much rain has come, everything's split, blossom end rotted. But y'all, we got a lot out. She's put up a bunch of spaghetti sauce, salsa. Gave quite a bit, I think, to my mother. She's been able to do some things, but she came down here and got the majority of them out, everything that was on the trellis. Still got a few back there in the rear that are going to get pulled up. And y'all, the okra was getting so woody. I may come down here and see if I can get a few more tender ones, but as soon as this ground dries out just enough, this stuff's coming out of here. It's going to get turned and cover cropped. And I'm not sure what's going to end up happening down here. I told you, not going to be a big old market garden again. Not enough to feed 15 families like we've been doing. I'm going to do something different. That is the plan. All right, back up to the all-wood log splitter. It's time to fire that thing up. We're going to crank it up. It needs to be run, y'all. We haven't split any wood in months, because our focus has been gardening and sawmilling. And let me tell you something, sawmilling in the summer on a manual mill for production, and normally I don't do production, but I have done some this summer, it'll just about kill you. So from now on with the sawmill, it's going to be, I'm taking it out of my business model. I'll go ahead and tell you right now. It's been great to fill the gap a time or two, but excavator work, tractor work has actually picked up, and that's where I prefer to make a living. So the sawmill from now on is going to be for our personal use. and maybe a friend or two that likes to get wood from us. But no, uncover the all wood and bust a little bit of wood, y'all. It is good for the mind. Y'all, that is the first, hang on. A lot of people don't think I wear hearing protection. Well, I do. I've had so many comments over the past couple of years. Where's your hearing protection? They care more about, I guess, my hearing than they do what this machine can do. I don't like wearing big muffs on my ears, y'all. I can't stand it, never have liked it. All the years that I was on the shooting range, I didn't wear them. Couldn't stand them things. They got in my way. Just felt uncomfortable. So I wear these little old soft hearing plugs that go in there. Y'all, this thing is it's the first log splitter that I have ever owned. I have borrowed several of the homeowner grade splitters from family and friends over the years. But this thing right here beats them hands down. I've had people say, that thing's too slow. It is just too slow. You need something a whole lot faster than that. Well, if I had something a whole lot faster than that, either myself or my bride would probably not have all of our 10 digits right now. So I am thankful that this thing is not as fast as some of them. Now, Bobby at All Wood Log Splitters asked me when I had this thing built a couple of years ago, do you want fast or do you want strong? I said, I want strong. Because y'all, a lot of the stuff that we're splitting is not perfectly grained. There's a lot of rough stuff in there. Even some of this old poplar that I threw over to the campfire wood deck because it burns just fine outside. This ain't gonna put no heat off in the house. It's knotty and it'll push on through that stuff. I have put sweet gum on this thing and y'all will power through it. You got to do it with a 2-way. You don't mess with the 4-way on sweet gum, but you can do it. This thing is a beast, y'all, and I've called it that in the past. And so to each their own. If you want fast, get fast. Bobby makes those too. If you want just super strong and built tougher than a brick house, if you know what I'm saying, go with this All Wood Log Splitter right here. This is the Oak series, y'all, an older Oak series that Bobby built for us, and it's custom. And the people have asked, what's custom about it? Well, for one, you got a log lift over here that's skeletonized, so all the trash falls through it. Customized also the cylinder. It's adjustable from so many pounds to so many pounds of pressure. And I've got it about mid right now. I can't remember. I believe it goes up to about 30 or 31 pounds. And so this thing is a plenty strong for everything that we have done. Lisa normally splits with it, so I thought I would make her a little bit jealous and come down here and just take the first run of the season on it for us. Anyways, guys, I've ranted a little bit, but when you invest this much into a splitter, you can go with a homeowner grade. You can go with some of the cheaper splitters, but I guarantee you one thing, Bobby will stand behind this splitter for as long as I own this thing. And that's the plan. It will probably outlast me. There's actually probably no doubt to that. Guys, I hope that you have a good day, a great week, and Lord willing, and the creek don't rise too high. We will see you on the next one.